just got back from the lot with my buddy Joe Dirt, and he said I should make a drone racing game on Roblox. Now, do I know anything about drone racing? No, not necessarily. But do I know some stuff about game development? Yeah. So here's the idea, guys. Just quickly, the idea in my head. Easiest possible way to make this game. We're going to have a lobby. I'll just make that green. And then we will have a few maps, right? Probably just one for the sake of this video. Now, I'm thinking if the player spawns into this lobby, cool, there will be a start area. So you'll go into this start area, and then when it switches you into the map, I think the easiest thing would just be make the player in free cam when they switch over. And then after that, I think it would just be bringing that free cam through checkpoints. First, second, third place, cool. And then everyone goes back to the lobby. That is the goal for today, guys. Oh yeah, one more thing to make this a little bit added of a challenge. Me and Robo are going to make this entire game. Well, it'll only be one map, but we're going to make a fully functional game in 24 hours. Behold, Robo is down. So we are now able to start on this game. I'm thinking for the first place, we're going to do terrain, and I'm going to make it out of parts first. Hear me out, guys. I'm not exactly awesome with Roblox terrain tools, but I'm decent at making stuff out of parts. So if I use Archimedes to make like an interesting shape, and then I use part to terrain to make it more, beautiful, I think we will be in luck. There we go. That's something. Put the spawn pad here, and we're gonna need our yellow brick right here. And let's go ahead and make a ring that we can fly through. Once again, this is a temporary one. The goal for tonight is to get the game, like, functional. Bare bones functional, though, like... Not really something people would want to play, but the idea, the proof of concept. We've got the checkpoint, we have the spot to play, and we have the bare bones basics of the lobby. Let me get some lighting, because this is a little rough. All right, guys, I just pulled some lighting from another project, so we're gonna go ahead and just delete all of this and paste in these settings, and then I'm gonna use a plugin to load those settings right into the game. Wow, it's a little bright. Not gonna lie, it's a little bright. I'm gonna work on the colors of everything now, though, and we should be okay. So, like, terrain colors, if you go into terrain, click right there, and you can drop down, expanding these colors. While Robo is working on getting everything ready, I am gonna clean up this image that I found. That's the wrong tool. I'm gonna clean up this image that I found on Google, just to make it fit a little bit better with our game. So, I didn't like how these dots on the top and bottom were a little cut off, so we are going to just delete those. And then we have this very fine, like, dotted texture thing going on in here. I don't think that's cool for our game. I feel like we're taking up a bit too much screen if we have all of that going on. So we're just gonna delete that from all four sides. Something like this is pretty good. It does feel like a lot going on still, so I'm not sure how I want to fix that. But as a HUD, this might be okay. You know what? We're gonna send it. We're gonna put this in to Roblox as a screen GUI and just hope for the best. All right, let's drop this in and make it visible. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Like, even just flying around with your mouse, that's not bad. Maybe if this game turns into something you guys would actually like really want, or it turns out cool, we can have the ability to buy or customize your HUDs, so you could pick how your screen looks, whether it's super busy like this or super like minimal. I think we could do some really cool stuff with it. It is first test time, guys. So yes, the UI is on the screen. Haven't gotten that far yet, but if we press 1 to go into free cam, this is how it looks so far. So we've got the main controls, WASD, and we have set how fast or slow everything is, whether you're going straight, backwards, side, or moving the mouse. And overall, this is feeling pretty good, but it's lacking quite a bit of personality because it doesn't have the tilts yet. So if we were going left, we would want the drone, or at least seem like it's leaning left a little bit, or leaning down if we're going forward, up if we're going backwards, etc. That is going to add a lot more life into this drone. And hopefully we get tilting in. And there is one more big problem with the game. Free cam, you can fly through everything, which wouldn't really work. So we need to add collisions to this free cam and we need to add tilting. Hopefully that's done tomorrow. Hopefully the map is blocked out and maybe even the lobby. I'll see you then. All right, guys, it is a new day, which means it's time to fully build this game. Mr. Ferg, oh my gosh, you're playing videos. You gotta get down, brother. First things first, we need to build this lobby. We have some palm trees, and this needs to be a nice dock and a ferry. I'm thinking the ferry, like a ferry to transport cars, not one with wings, will be where the player goes to join the race. So I guess first things first, I am going to use brush tool on these palm trees, and then we will do it on these ferns, and maybe we'll have some flowers as well. All right, as a base, that looks pretty good. We need to delete a bit of stuff and add a little bit of like variation in the terrain. So whether that be some hills or just something else. So it's not just a flat play area. There we go. We added just some random little hills and stuff just so it feels a little more unique. I really like the idea of having some sort of a waterfall. However, what it connects to, I'm not exactly sure because it's kind of just in the water. And if we put it on the island, then there's not water, like it doesn't make sense. There's no spot for the water to go. I'm just gonna put it back here and let it sit. I think that's our best bet. So it's just gonna stay kind of back there and just be a nice decoration. Might as well put one over here too. Now we need to make our docks. To do this, I'm literally just gonna shrink down what we already have into planks, and then I will use those planks just spaced out a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna add color variation to them and rotate like randomly some of them so they just look less uniform. And that already looks a lot better. For the map, it's going to be kind of going through like a desert-esque Grand Canyon. So I'm gonna arrange these rocks in a bunch of different ways. Let me kind of draw out the idea. All right, guys, I busted out my pro art skills to draw this course up. We have a straight and then an S-bend. We have something going through a little cave or under some sort of a rock arch. I think that'd be really cool. And then just finishing it out here. All the X's are where the rock props are going to be. All right, guys, from drawing to reality, check it out. We have a few different checkpoints, maybe one too many. I feel like the one through here isn't exactly needed. So we're gonna do 3 checkpoints. You'll start right here, fly through, boom, 1 checkpoint, keep flying through, that's 2, and keep flying through, last one, and you're back at the beginning. I still need to decorate this whole thing. I'm gonna add a couple palm trees, cactuses, maybe more of these hills. There's such a cheat code for making those edges not seem super hard. Like this definitely needs one. And then I need to go through and fix up any little gaps or imperfections like this, either by stretching the pieces or scaling them down, or all the above. I've got the desert map pretty much done. I think I added these arrows on the ground just to help. We might make those disappear after the first lap, I'm not sure, or we might just not keep them at all. But if we go into the game, definitely forgot to anchor some stuff. That's fun. Here we are within the racing map, and I think it's looking pretty good. I still need to remake the checkpoints so they're a bit better, and we need a way to feel like you're going faster in the drone, because right now it's just not great. I'm pretty sure we can up the speed, but you also don't want to make it hard to control. So maybe we'll add speed lines or just something that makes it feel like you're going faster, even if you're not actually going faster. I need to anchor these parts and build this ferry, which I haven't wanted to do at all. But there's no time like the present. Building Marvel, no. Does it get the point across? Yes. I think it's good enough for now. So there we go. Build-wise, we have our lobby, we have the area to join the game, and we have a race map. All that's left is Robo to get a couple more scripting things done, and then I'll be jumping into the game with some fans and some friends, and hopefully people like it. All right, guys, we are jumping into our second test session, and we found a couple things already that we fixed, but I want to jump in now on video just to show you guys the current state of everything. So we can hop in, we have a countdown from 10 in here, and then it will put us on to the racetrack. Here we are, ready, set, and we're off. And here's how the other players look right now. They look like the Roblox studio players, or like the avatar for studio, whatever you would call that, the floating dot thing, which isn't really too satisfying. I do like how we have the names over them, but other than that, we gotta work on that. So I'm gonna model up a drone. And then another thing, if I just stop talking here, and yes, the volume of the game is on. So we need a background song. We need a drone sound effect. We need a 3D model of a drone. And then we need some sort of sound effect every time you go through a checkpoint. It would also be cool to have a winner sound effect. So whoever wins, they get like a nice audio cue. Maybe it'll pop up on the screen as well. I'm gonna go find some sounds, talk with Robo, and hopefully next time you guys see this game, it'll be a lot cooler and have an actual drone model. I guess I should do that first. All right, bros, here we are in the game. I have finally added some game music. Here it is. Oh, we are close to the other drones. So we've added sound effects for the countdown. Obviously, you can hear the drone sound effects as well. Maybe not over my voice. I don't want to... Oh, gosh, I'm going to lose. I'm not going to lose. Look. I want to look backwards so I can see everybody. We have the drone models. We have their names above the drone. As you can see. Oh, my gosh. I don't want to lose. Oh, wow. Someone's actually ahead of me. Oh, he got stuck. Am I back in first? It says I'm in third. Second, first? I'm in first. I mean, it's a very close race. This is lap 2, though. There's one more lap. There are sound effects for every single checkpoint. There is game music now, a countdown sound effect, drone sound effects, just overall. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is bad. Aku's not doing great. We're about to lap him. Long Nap got first. Your boy got second. But there we go. So guys, I have one idea. Obviously, this is not a full game, and there's not overly a point to play right now other than to check it out. The top 5 most liked comments on this video, Robo and I are going to add to the game. Obviously, if it requires remaking a whole game or something insanely huge, it's not going to happen. But the top 5 most liked comments on this video, we will add to this game as another video later on. So if you guys want to check it out, it will be the first link in the description. But that's going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.